gotta fight our way past all these dumb hollows. Which, well, these guys really aren't a whole lot to worry about one-on-one. If you get stuck in a big pack from them, they can ruin your day pretty quick because they just attack crazy and recklessly with no good sense of dying because they don't care. So yeah, definitely be careful around them. And this leads to another shortcut that is a really good shortcut if you are planning on playing a sorcerer, because it takes you to the first spell salesman person. And here we go. This is actually something like this happens quite a bit later in the game. You get to see how sneaky and perfectly you can balance for a halfway decent soul. So. I am playing on the PC version, but I am using an Xbox controller because this game was pretty much a straight over Xbox port, and it wasn't really very good. There's a hack out there to make it look a little bit better because it's frozen at 30 frames per second, which most people that spent $900 on a gaming PC wouldn't be very happy with, and it's almost impossible to play with a keyboard. So it's but you know, Xbox controller plugs right in and everything's fine, and we're gonna sneak up on this dude and fucking ruin his day. I don't know why the game does this sometimes. There's sometimes where you can just sneak up behind somebody and backstab them, and there's sometimes when it's impossible to sneak up behind anybody. Oh shit, this guy got a lot of health. And for that, we get a cool little night shield and a tag night shirt. These guys are kind of like little baby version of Black Knights. They do hit pretty hard and they fight similar, but they definitely can't take you out in one shot like a Black Knight can. Every weapon's kind of got a different angle you got to be at to do a backstab. That's probably why I'm fucking up so many backstabs, as I was using a claymore last time. You almost have to hit them from the side with that one. And it's always really, you got one guy over here, one guy right here, and they'll try and simultaneously ruin your day. We can lure one of them out. A lot of you be thinking, Steve, you have a pyromancy flame, you retard. And yes, I know, but I keep forgetting I'm there. Yeah. This kind of brings up what I was talking about when I was saying that when I played as my sorcerer, it didn't really feel like that was the way the game was meant to be played. Kind of like that. You got a big, scary enemy backing you to a corner, and you just one-shot it with a fireball. Not very dark and scary and sword fighty. And we are almost to the blacksmith, which is just fantastic. He's a great guy. He'll take your money and make your shitty weapons not shitty. What a noble thing to do. And there's an archer over here being a fucking asshole shooting me, and I'm gonna go ruin his day right about now. And if I'm lucky, I'll get a halfway decent shield. Cool. Just I believe this shield, has 100% physical reduction, so we won't still take damage when we're blocking. And this is the Undead Parish. All we gotta do is hike our happy asses up top, and we will get the first bell. But first we're gonna go over here and talk to Mr. Blacksmith Man, who is quite possibly the most annoying NPC in the game. As you can hear, hammering away, hammering away, and he is very diligent. He will never stop hammering, ever. Mid-conversation, he's all like, I got time to talk to you, I'm just gonna sit here and fucking hammer. So, yeah. Very cool guy for his services, really annoying for his fucking clanky clank fucking hammer. And we got a bonfire, and this place is good to remember. That is called Sen's Fortress over there, and we'll be back there much later to play the game and get other cool stuff. Alright, here is Andrea, I don't remember how to say his name. Andre.
requires speak to me.
Alright, and there's got a couple options you can modify that I keep hitting on accident. Reinforced weapon, reinforced armor. You can buy some shit from them. Titanite shards. This crest right here, the crest of Storius, is used to get into a place in the forest coming up that is just great for farming souls. You get 7,000 souls a run, and the enemies are all really easy. And first I'm going to buy some arrows. I don't really need to buy anything else from him. I'm going to start reinforcing those Titanite shards we got earlier are what's used to reinforce weapons. See, +1, it goes from 90 damage to 99, so this thing levels up pretty damn well. As for right now, we can only do weapons to +5, but we'll be getting at them actually really soon. That'll change that. So yeah, we got +3. I wonder how much Titanite shards are. 800. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Don't get yourself killed.
Alright, and this is what. Alright, hammer. Let's see how far we have to get away before we can't hear him hammering anymore. Yeah, hammer. Yeah, but no, his usefulness in making your weapons better is great. See, look, we're like a mile away from him. I can still hear it. Oh, it stopped just in time. And reinforcing your armor is there's really no point to do it right now at this point in the game, because you'll change armor 100 billion times before you get to the end of the game, and you end up getting a set of armor that you like. Oh god. Oh, now we're doing all kinds of damage. We're wrecking people now. Yeah. And these right here, these are the things you make with the white summoning stone. I can summon someone else into my game and help me with this kind of hard, I guess, mini boss that we're about to fight. But I'm not gonna, because I don't want some dumb person in my game. Alright. And here he is, right? The big stone knight. I don't know. Oh, or iron knight. Guys, it hits really hard, but he's like super slow, so he's really not a whole lot to be worried about. And he looks awesome. I think he's holy shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. No, he might actually kill me. Drink up a little bit. Oh, you fucking asshole. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm getting fucking wrecked by this guy. Yeah, most humanoid enemies that look like this also have Estus Flask, so it's really great when they pop those on you. Ah, there we go. There's an item we got a while ago called Lloyd's Talisman. You can use that to prevent people from using Estus Flasks, but I believe it affects you as well. I've never actually used them, but they're mostly for PvP. And this Firekeeper Soul, we can take it back to Firelink Shrine, and we can reinforce our Estus Flask so that it heals more, and that is just awesome. And here we go to the first shortcut. Speaking of Firelink Shrine, you step on this elevator, and it will take you down. This is the elevator shaft we jumped down earlier in the game to go grab those random items. And here we are, back at Firelink Shrine. And that's great. Now we never have to run all the way back there ever again. And while we've got this Firekeeper Soul, we might as well head down here and go use it. And, does not let, okay. And to do that, you just gotta go right down here. I didn't go down here earlier. There's another staircase down. You can go to the New Londo Ruins, which is a big scary place with ghosts. We're not ready for there yet. Alright, there we go. We got Estus +1. It goes up to 7. And unless you, I think you have to kill every firekeeper in the game to get it up in up to 6, and then 7 in your next playthrough. But I usually get it up to like 5 my first playthrough. And something else, I might as well level up while I'm down here. So, yep. Get ourselves ready for this next boss. Yeah, basically, you want to distribute your points pretty evenly most of the time. Once, pretty much all the stats, once they get up to 40, you start getting really bad diminishing returns. Like, if you were getting 7 or 8 attack power per level, you'll start getting 1 or 2. So it kind of encourages you to distribute them evenly. But with this build I'm playing, this dexterity build, I'm going to try and keep very light armor on so I can stay below a certain weight cap. So I'll probably be putting quite a few points into endurance later on. I don't really cover that. There's here in your status, your equip load is right there in the middle section towards the top. That's how much all your gear weighs compared to how much gear you could hold. If you are below 25%, that is the fastest you can be, and you roll the farthest and fastest. And if you go above 20%, you go a little bit slower, and you eat up endurance a little bit faster. And then up above 50%, you're really slow. You hardly roll at all, and that's just not very fun. And if you ever get up to 100%, you can only walk, and if you try and roll, you fall down and look like an idiot. It's very sad. And I don't feel like fighting this guy on a staircase where I can't backstab him, so slur him down here. And we are rolling up on our first boss real quick. I hadn't parried in a while. I needed to get that out of my system. That felt good. Parrying's one of the things in this game that actually does take some skill, so it gives me a nice warm toasty feeling when I do it. And there is a channeler right there, and these guys are the worst. They sit there and shoot fireballs at you like a freaking jerk, and they are one of the only enemies in the game that can buff other enemies and make them do more damage. So he's just a bad guy. So we're gonna try and just cheese him with arrows if I can.